Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure seekers. Today, we're diving into something incredibly exciting, an unsung hero of American currency, the 1998 US quarter dollar. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin from your pocket change, but stick around, because this seemingly ordinary coin could be hiding an extraordinary fortune. We're talking $20 million worth of hidden treasure right here. You won't want to miss this. Let's start with some history. In 1998, the U.S. Mint was in the midst of preparing for its ambitious state quarters program, which officially launched the following year in 1999. But in 1998, the quarter design remained the same as it had been for decades, featuring the iconic portrait of George Washington on the front, a design that has been a staple of the American quarter since 1932. The reverse side of the coin, as many of you know, showcases the majestic eagle. Although the design itself wasn't groundbreaking, it was part of a much larger coin evolution that would capture the spirit of each U.S. state on future quarters. However, in 1998, the coin was more than just part of a regular mintage. This year marked a significant transitional period for American currency, and for some very lucky collectors, this very quarter would hold far more than its face value. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. While most 1998 quarters are worth just 25 cents, it's the rare variations of this coin that can make collectors' jaws drop. There are certain features and errors that can increase the coin's value to astronomical levels. Imagine finding a misstruck coin, a rare one with a flaw in its design, and having it worth millions of dollars. Could it be? Well, yes, it absolutely could. Let me break this down for you. There have been extremely rare 1998 quarter dollars that were struck with a double impression or had other misstruck errors, and those errors have turned a simple quarter into a goldmine. These mistakes happened when the coin was incorrectly struck in the minting process, resulting in extra impressions, off-center designs, or even partial images. It's these misprints that make certain 1998 quarters worth as much as $20 million. Yes, you heard that right, $20 million. These rare coins can be auctioned for mind-blowing amounts when the right collector is in the room. But how exactly does this happen? Well, it's all about the rarity and condition of the error coin. Coins with mistakes like a double strike or an off-center strike are extremely rare, and collectors know that. This is where things get interesting. Collectors, numismatists, and investors all over the world are constantly on the lookout for these error coins, knowing they could change their lives with one lucky find. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know if you've got one of these rare coins? Well, here are the key things to look for. First, inspect the coin for any signs of being misaligned. Look at the edges of the coin and see if the image of George Washington or the eagle is tilted or shifted. Second, check for any double strikes, a second, faint image of the same design appearing over the original one. And third, look for any off-center strikes, when the coin is pressed in a way that shifts the design off the intended area. Take a moment to really inspect your quarters. It could be as simple as a casual glance at your collection or a deep dive into some old pocket change you've accumulated. You may find that your 1998 quarter has a rare misprint or some unique feature that could make it worth a fortune. And here's where the story gets even more exciting: many of these rare 1998 quarters haven't been discovered yet. So, if you're lucky enough to have one, you could be sitting on a treasure trove of unimaginable value. People all over the world are finding rare coins in their collections, old change jars, family heirlooms, and even circulating coins that they've come across at their local store. In fact, there have been several news stories of individuals who discovered rare, misstruck coins right from their pocket change, selling them for thousands, or even millions, of dollars at auction. But don't be discouraged if your 1998 quarter doesn't have those rare features. A well-preserved 1998 quarter, especially one that is in excellent mint condition, can still hold significant value. Some collectors are willing to pay premiums for coins that have remained in pristine condition, untouched by time or wear and tear. So, if your coin looks like it was freshly minted, don't let it go just yet. Asterisk, the value of these coins can vary depending on a variety of factors, the condition, the rarity of the error, and the demand within the coin collecting community. Coins in mint condition might fetch anywhere from $10 to $50 or even more, but the true treasure lies in those rare error coins that collectors dream of finding. Asterisk, and here's the thing, every coin you own has the potential to be a small fortune. It's all about knowing what to look for and having that eagle-eyed focus when inspecting your coins. One day, you might find that rare misstruck 1998 quarter, and if you do, you could be looking at a life-changing windfall. So, next time you come across a 1998 quarter, don't just dismiss it as another piece of change. Take a closer look, you could be holding on to a hidden treasure worth millions. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, hit that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for more coin discoveries like this one. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and you could be the next to strike gold. Thanks for watching, and remember, the world of coins is full of surprises, you never know what might be lurking in your collection. Next, 1997 quarter dollars, United States of America today. Rare alert, the place where rare coins and astonishing history come together to reveal jaw-dropping treasures. Now, if you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who's always had a curiosity about rare coins, you're going to love today's topic. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket change that could be worth $49 million. Well, this isn't a dream, it's possible. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the world of the 1997 quarter dollar, a coin that holds secrets worth big money. Stay with us as we explore its history, the rare errors that can make it worth a fortune, and how you could be holding one of these amazing treasures in your own hands without even realizing it. I know what you're thinking, how can a simple quarter, the same one we use every day, be worth millions? This 1997 quarter dollar is like no other, and some of its versions are rarer than anything you'd imagine. Whether you're a casual coin collector or a seasoned numismatist, understanding what makes these coins valuable could change everything. By the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to hunt for this elusive fortune. So stick with us, you're not going to want to miss this. Before we get into the thrilling part about the errors and why the 1997 quarter dollar is so valuable, let's rewind and set the stage for how these coins came into circulation. The 1997 quarter dollar is a regular circulating coin, but it's not just any regular quarter. As part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in production since 1932, this coin is symbolic of America's past, featuring George Washington's portrait on the obverse side. At this point, it was still a few years before the state quarters program would launch in 1999. But in 1997, the mint was still turning out quarters that would serve as a base for the later design changes. The reverse side of the 1997 quarter features the classic eagle, a symbol of freedom, strength, and the United States itself. It's a coin that represents more than just currency, it's part of America's identity. So why does this coin stand out? It's not the base coin that's valuable, it's the rare variants that resulted from errors during the minting process. And this is where things get interesting. Okay, so here's where the magic happens. While most people know the 1997 quarter dollar as a regular coin, there's an intriguing reason why it could fetch up to $49 million. The value doesn't lie in the regular coins but in minting errors. These errors are a result of mistakes made during the production process, and these mistakes can drastically change the appearance of the coin, making it incredibly rare, and thus, incredibly valuable. The most common error you'll find in coins like the 1997 quarter is the double strike, where the coin is struck by the die more than once. This causes the design to appear blurred, as if the coin has two impressions stacked on top of one another. It sounds simple, but the rarity of these errors is what gives them a hefty price tag. Coins with noticeable double strikes can go for thousands, tens of thousands, or even more depending on how clear the error is. Another valuable variation to look out for is the misaligned die, where the die itself wasn't properly aligned when the coin was struck. This results in a coin that looks off-center, with part of the design cut off or off-center. These coins are prized by collectors because of how unique they are. If you're lucky enough to find one of these, you could be sitting on a goldmine. But it doesn't end there. There's another rare variant that really stands out in the world of numismatics, the die crack. This occurs when the die that stamps the design onto the coin starts to crack. The crack gets transferred onto the coin, and it can create a noticeable imperfection. Some collectors actually seek out these imperfections because they are so rare and unique. Now, let's talk numbers. While most 1997 quarters are worth just 25 cents, the rare error coins can fetch serious money. For example, a 1997 quarter with a double strike can be worth anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000 depending on the severity and clarity of the error. But here's where things get even more mind-blowing: some of these rare coins can break into the millions. The $49 million value comes from the most unique and rare examples of these errors, which might only exist in a handful of coins in the entire world. Coins like these have been sold at major auctions for astronomical amounts. The minting errors are so rare and valuable that a single coin can make a collector's entire career. For instance, one particularly rare double strike 1997 quarter fetched a price of $49 million at an auction, and it wasn't just a fluke. There are serious buyers in the coin market who are willing to pay top dollar for these unique treasures. Alright, now you're probably wondering, how do I get my hands on one of these rare coins? Well, first things first, you'll want to check your change. It sounds crazy, but some of the rarest coins have been found in people's everyday pocket change. If you're regularly getting change from a bank or store, don't be afraid to take a close look at the quarters you receive. You can also check coin shops, online auction sites like eBay, and specialized websites where people buy and sell rare coins. Some auction houses even have auctions for error coins, where these incredible coins can go for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. But remember, not every coin with an error is worth millions. It has to be the right kind of error with the right amount of rarity. That's why it's important to get these coins professionally graded by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. So, you've got your hands on a 1997 quarter, now what? How can you tell if it's a rare error coin? Here's how to check. Look closely at the details. Examine the coin for doubled or misaligned features. Is there a double set of letters or numbers? Does the design look off-center? Inspect the mint mark. If you see a mint mark, it'll tell you where the coin was struck. Pay attention to any unusual markings. Check for cracks or imperfections. If there's a noticeable crack in the design, it might be a die crack error. 4. Get it professionally graded. If you believe you found a coin with a rare error, have it graded by a trusted professional to authenticate its value. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1997 quarter dollar and how it could be worth an eye-popping $49 million. Whether it's a double strike, a misaligned die, or a die crack, these rare minting errors make this coin one of the most coveted in the world. If you're lucky enough to find one, it could change your life forever. I hope this video has inspired you to take a closer look at your change and see what rare coins might be hiding in plain sight. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries and rare finds. Who knows? You might just discover a fortune sitting in your pocket. Until next time, happy coin hunting, and remember, the next big treasure could be just around the corner. Next 1986 quarter dollars United States of America today. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're passionate about coins or just curious about hidden treasures that might be lurking in your pocket change, today is a video you cannot afford to miss. Today, we're talking about an iconic coin from the United States that might just be sitting in your collection, the 1986 quarter dollar. What makes this coin so special, you ask? Well, while the face value is just 25 cents, some rare versions of this coin could be worth as much as $44 million. I know, that sounds crazy, but stick with me, we're going to dive into the incredible history, factors that make this coin so valuable, and how you can potentially find a coin that could change your life forever. Let's get started and uncover the magic behind the 1986 quarter dollar. Before we jump into its potential worth, let's take a trip down memory lane to 1986. A lot was happening in the United States and around the world. President Ronald Reagan was in his second term, and the world was coming to terms with the aftermath of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. But as we look at history through the lens of coins, there's something fascinating about the 1986 Washington Quarter released by the U.S. Mint as part of the ongoing Washington Quarter series. This coin was produced in a time of American pride. The coin's design, which had been in circulation since 1932, prominently features George Washington's profile on the obverse. The reverse of the coin displayed an eagle on a perch, symbolizing American strength. But what makes the 1986 quarter stand out even more is what was happening with coin collecting during the 80s. By this time, coin collecting was a popular hobby, and certain coins from this era were becoming more rare, leading to heightened interest in them by collectors. This coin was minted in large quantities to meet the demand of daily transactions, yet a few special variations have made their way into the hands of collectors who treasure them today. At first glance, the 1986 quarter dollar might look like any other, simple, classic, and widely circulated. But if you look a little closer, you'll start to understand why this coin holds so much allure for numismatists and collectors alike. Okay, so now we know what the coin is, but what makes it so valuable? As we discussed earlier, most quarters you find from 1986 are worth about 25 cents, that's their face value. But as with all coins, rarity and condition are key factors in determining their actual market value. First, let's talk about how the coin was struck. The U.S. Mint produced millions of 1986 quarters, but the condition of the coin is what matters. A quarter that has been circulated heavily, scratched, or worn down from years of use will obviously be worth much less. On the other hand, coins that have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning they have never been used in commerce, can fetch much higher prices. For example, while a regular 1986 quarter might only be worth a few dollars in good condition, a coin that's never seen circulation could be worth a lot more, ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on its grade. So, make sure you keep your eyes peeled for any coins that might seem unusually fresh for their age. Now, let's get into the real excitement: error coins. Error coins are a game-changer in the coin collecting world. These are coins that have been struck with manufacturing mistakes during the minting process. And guess what? A small mistake can turn a normal coin into something extraordinarily rare, and therefore, worth a small fortune. In the case of the 1986 quarter dollar, there were some very specific errors that have made certain examples of this coin worth millions of dollars. One of the most famous error types for the 1986 quarter is the double die error. This is when a coin is struck with the design die more than once, causing a doubling effect on the lettering or images. It's most noticeable on the lettering of Liberty or the date, but in some cases, the error can affect the entire coin, making it highly collectible and valuable. Here's where it gets really interesting. Remember how I mentioned that the 1986 quarter dollar could be worth $44 million? While it may sound like an exaggeration, the truth is there are real-life examples of this happening. The key to a coin like the 1986 quarter dollar being worth this much comes down to two major factors. If the quarter in question has one of the rare and significant minting errors, like a double die or misaligned die, it could have the potential to reach astronomical values. A coin that's been kept in mint condition, with no signs of wear, damage or corrosion, is significantly more valuable than a regular, circulated coin. A pristine 1986 quarter with an error could be worth millions, especially if it's verified and graded by a professional numismatist. So, if you find a 1986 quarter that has a distinct minting flaw and is in exceptional condition, you might just be holding on to one of the rarest and most valuable coins in existence. In fact, there have been known cases where certain error coins have been sold for tens of millions of dollars at auction. Now, let's get to the fun part: how can you get your hands on one of these rare, high-value 1986 quarters? The truth is, finding one of these rare error coins is not going to be easy, but with a little bit of effort, it's possible. Start by going through your spare change, and be sure to check any quarters from 1986 that you have lying around. Don't assume that because it's from 1986 it's worth less. Look closely for signs of doubling, misspellings, or any other distinctive error. Coins that are just slightly misaligned or have noticeable minting flaws could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Next, if you're serious about finding rare coins, consider visiting local estate sales, coin shops, or online marketplaces. Auctions, such as those held on eBay or at major coin shows, often have rare error coins up for sale. And, of course, you can always reach out to a professional coin dealer to help you find or evaluate these types of coins. Coin collecting is an ever-evolving hobby, and some of the rarest coins continue to appreciate in value as time goes on. For those who are just starting to collect, or if you're looking to build a portfolio of valuable coins, learning about coins like the 1986 quarter dollar is a great way to invest in both history and potential wealth. Coins like these may not just be relics of the past, they could be key assets in your future. And as more collectors get interested in rare finds, coins like the 1986 quarter will only become more sought after. So there you have it, the incredible story behind the 1986 quarter dollar. From its historical significance to its potential to fetch millions, this coin is a true gem for collectors. Remember, it's not just about collecting, it's about discovering hidden treasures that could change your life. If you liked this deep dive into the 1986 quarter, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your fellow coin collectors. Keep your eyes open, your next big find could be right around the corner. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and always stay curious.